So in honor of March Madness, this is Makeup Madness. So before I started, I already cleansed with my Dermalogica complexion soap and the Sephora Glow Tonic toner situation. So we're starting off with the benzoyl peroxide 10% gel, Persa gel, which helps with my hormonal acne. If you didn't know, acne can be an ongoing life thing, and in my situation, it is. I'm almost 50, so yeah, it's an ongoing thing. I'm going to moisturize my lips with this Sephora Butter Balm situation. That is very delicious. So now I'm going to spritz my face with this Mario Badescu facial spritz. And I've been doing this lately because I feel like it helps with the other skincare products that I'm about to pile on. Yes, pile on. I'm going to start with this Brighten Eye Cream from the Inky List. It does come with a metal, I guess that's like a, I don't know what that's called, a tip to help the product seep into your eye. And it's also, I'll store it in the refrigerator, but I feel like you could if you wanted to. Then I'm going to go in with the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. I just got this because the one that I had, I ran out of, and I believe it was the old Henriksen Vitamin C Serum, and I was at Sephora last month, and the salesperson was like, hey, if you need a serum, here's one to try. So this is what I'm trying. I'll use it for a few days. I can't say if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. It does smell delicious. I will say that. I have never had guava, but if I had guava, I would assume it smelled like that. Now I'm going in with the Kiehl's Line Reducing Intense formula. And I put up this thing about facial massage because I haven't been doing it like I think I should, but I feel like if I'm going to be putting all these products on my face, I should probably massage my face and not just slap them on my face. So that's what I'm doing. And I do have this frown line that's more horizontal between my eyes. And I just put that remaining product right there. And yeah. And for my moisturizer, since I'm not going outside today, there will be no SPF involved. I'm using the Inky List Omega Water Cream. This one, in the beginning, it did kind of sting my skin, but I don't know if it was because I was using a cleanser that had glycolic acid in it, and it was just more sensitive, but today it's not. It didn't burn or anything like that, so that's great. I do have a few different moisturizers that I use depending on what I'm trying to achieve, but this one I like pretty good. Now I'm going in with my foundation. I am using my fingers. I do have foundation brushes. However, depending on what type of coverage I want, I will use my fingers because I get the best coverage. If I use a sponge, I get lighter coverage. If I use a brush, medium coverage. And it does help with product as far as not using a lot of product, as far as using it fast. If I use a sponge, it's going to take more product because the sponge absorbs the product, aka the foundation or whatever you're using, faster than a brush will, and even your hands. So your hands are your best tool to move product around on your face. Make sure they're clean. I mean, yeah, you see me touch all these other products, but I did start off with clean hands. I generally do wash my hands between the skin care step and then the actual foundation step. So let's cross our fingers because I already have two guests on my face. I didn't name my zits this time because, that's personal. I don't need them to move out. They don't need to be residents. They're not paying rent. So they're guests. And as guests, they don't stay long term. So yeah. So I'm just smoothing it in and making sure that I cover most of the areas that I believe I don't. So now I'm going in with my NARS Concealer in Chestnut. I'm just going under my eyes. And once again, I am going to use my fingers. I do have brushes for this, but we're not using brushes for this particular step or the foundation step today. If I do decide to wear eyeshadow, I do have eyeshadow brushes, of course, duh. But there is a particular eyeshadow that I got. I believe it's a Japanese brand called Decorte, or Decorte, Decorte, and it's a cushion gel, like a shimmery eye cream that's really good. I use that with my fingers. I don't use a brush for that because it says use your fingers. So if they tell me use my fingers, I'm gonna use my fingers. So now I am going in with my, what did I just pick up? Okay, I'm going to set my foundation. Now I do have oily skin, which means that if I skip this step, or depending on what type of foundation formula or moisturizer or sunscreen, it's gonna slide off my face all day long. I'm be blotting constantly, and this just helps stuff stay where it needs to stay. I do have setting sprays. My favorite one is the Morphe one, but that one, the one that's the matte one, I like that one, but I don't use it often. And I'm going in with my, oh, I forgot to set my under eyes at this point, so we're gonna go pick up the under powder. The powder is a cloud favorite, so that makes it really translucent. I believe this is the more the yellow color one. I do have the translucent in the sample size, a smaller one that came with the Sephora birthday kit. But I totally forgot to do this step. Now I don't bake. Every now and again I do, but today we're not baking. You know, baking is a good thing. Can be a bad thing depending on if you have creases or whatnot. But we're not baking today. It's just going to be get in, get out, just to set it real quick so I don't have any creasing with the concealer. So when I do my brows, I do tend to use two different pencils. This is the one I got from CVS, which is, I think I paid like $3 for this. I mean, I should be going, yeah, $3 maybe. The Sephora one was like 15, so yeah. So it's $3. It might be 4. I don't know, $3 maybe. But once again, like I said, brows are not twins; they are cousins. So that's how you figure out, you know, try to get them to look similar but not the same. And sometimes I do have I have a few brow gels. I have one I got from Anastasia Beverly Hills, like the medium brownish one. It's kind of has, I think it has like glitter in it, sort of, kind of like a bronzy color. But you have to use a lot of it for it to show up. Or if I bleach my brows, it shows up better. And now I'm just cleaning up the under eye part with an angled brush dipped in the same concealer. And this part, depending on if I'm in a rush, I don't do this because it can look real sharp and unnatural. You're just going with the brow gel. It gives a more natural look. So this whole defined look. Yeah. So I thought I had picked up the cinnamon shimmer thingy from Fenty, but it was the actual foundation one. So yeah, I'll just use it as an additional highlighter because I didn't feel like getting up to go get the one I was looking for. And at some point I realized I did not have my contour stick either. It was on the other side of the room. And once again, I didn't feel like getting up to go get it. So there will be no bronzer action going on today. Now this is my favorite, not this one, the one coming up. This is just a basic brown eyeliner from Sephora. I mean, it doesn't have any special magic, like, you know, waterproof, nothing like that. It's a basic eyeliner, but the Pat McGrath one, I believe it's called Brown Blitz, and I usually top that one off on top of this one because It's such a good look. Right now I'm just smudging out that line because it's really thick right now. So when I go in with the other eyeliner, it's not going to be, it's almost like me putting on eyeshadow but not putting on eyeshadow. That's it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just cleaning it up because it was a piece of, not a piece, but it was just too much going on in the inner eye. Got out of hand right there. So now I'm picking up the Pat McGrath. This is like my second pencil, the Blitz Brown, or Brown Blitz, Blitzing Brown. But it's like this shimmery, not shimmery, what's the best word? The brown, bronzy brown. Yeah. But it's so pretty. When I tell you it's so pretty, it is so pretty. You can line your upper eyes or your lower lash line. But it's so pretty. Now here comes the fun, the favorite part, this eyelash time. This is one of my favorite mascaras and it doesn't smudge. If it does smudge, it just smudge as bad as some other ones, but this one really separates, elongates, thickens. It does all the things, all the things. I believe this one is like an extra sparkly black, but I can't tell. If I just get black, it's fine. Black is fine. And I take a long time doing my lashes, so, because I don't wear falsies that often. If I do, I don't put this much mascara on. I do generally 2 coats, sometimes 3. But if I do 3, it's mainly the outer lashes. It's not like 3 coats over each lash. It's generally the outer lashes, but I take a very, very long time. And then my second favorite makeup product is blush. I feel like if I have blush, blush, mascara, eyebrows done. The base, it's you know, I could do without it some days, but as long as I have no zit action going on, you know. But this is like I wouldn't say bronzy. It does have rose gold, more like a rose gold blush, where it's more rosy than gold. If that makes sense. It's real subtle. It doesn't stand out a lot. I do have blushes that are more in your face that you gotta blend out more. So now I'm just gonna go back over and go under my outer eyes with more of the Laura Mercier powder. And this will kind of lift my eyes up without going in doing anything else as far as eyeshadow or anything like that. And it just creates this eye lifting effect. Like, like I'm doing something, but it's real simple. Really, really simple. Now, this part is extra. Like, I don't know why I thought taking out these braids was going to give me a different result than the day before. When I put a crap load, when I say a crap load, I'm talking, it was probably a teaspoon on each side of my head. So my ends reverted more than the mid-length up to my scalp. And so when I take these out, you're going to see it's like frizzy at the bottom, less frizzy at the top in the middle, because that's what happened. I was really curious because I was going to do a mousse set, but I decided I thought I was going to dye my hair today, but I didn't feel like it, so that didn't happen. I've been rocking a bun. Well, yesterday I rocked a bun. I took the braids out and did a bun. So I think that's how this style is going to go until I wash my hair again, which will probably be in a few days because this ain't it, but it's okay. We try things, we fail, that's the thing about beauty. You can do whatever you want to make it look how you want. And if you don't like the result, start over. You can start over. nothing but hair, nothing but makeup. You can wash it off. You can just start over. Yeah, this was a hot mess, but it's going in the bun per usual because that's what we do. That's what's going to happen in a few seconds, as you will see. But once again, thank you for tuning in for my makeup madness. And thank you for watching, and have a great day or evening or wherever the day leads you.